Hey everyone, this is Roger from True Shot Ammo, back with another video. Today we'll be doing a quick overview and install video of the Aimpoint ACRO P-2, aka the mailbox. With that being said, let's get into it. Before we get into the specifics of the ACRO P-2, let's talk about the mounting system. To mount the ACRO, you'll need a mounting plate or adapter that matches both the ACRO interface and the host platform, which is pistol, rifle, or optic mount. The ACRO P-2 uses the ACRO mounting standard, which is not the same as RMR or MOS cuts because it has a proprietary dovetail type rail mount. So for example, for Glock MOS systems, you'll need the Aimpoint ACRO MOS adapter plate. For my Glock right here, I'm using the Forward Controls MOS adapter plate, which is right here. I already have it installed, guys, but it's pretty simple. You just basically tighten down these screws right here. For other optic ready pistols, you'll have to use a model specific ACRO adapter plate. For rifles, you'll have to use the Aimpoint ACRO QD mount or ACRO fixed mount. All right guys, so let's talk about the specs on the ACRO P-2. You have your elevation adjustment on the top right here. Then you have your windage adjustment right here on the other side. On the other side, you have your battery department, which takes a CR2032 battery, and your brightness adjustments right here. The P-2 has a single 3.5 MOA dot with 4 night vision modes and 6 daylight modes. The P-2 now has a 50,000 hour battery life, which is much more than the P-1 originally. The P-2 also has a waterproof and submersion rating up to 35 meters as well. All right guys, before we do any install, we gotta make sure the pistol is cleared and safe to use. All right guys, so like I said before, I already have the Forward Controls mounting plate right here, so we just gotta install the optic itself. All right guys, so it's pretty simple. The ACRO has a mounting plate right here, and this takes a small hex screw. All right guys, so make sure you match this groove into the groove in the mounting plate right here. All right guys, so you just put it on, make sure it fits. You're gonna take your hex screw right here and just tighten it down. All right guys, so make sure it's snug, but make sure not to over tighten it. All right guys, so that's about it guys. Make sure it's snug on there, and like I said, do not over torque it. Hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you next time.